morning, everybody. Will the clerk please call the meeting to order, the roll call?
Calling the roll for the Monday, February 2nd, 2026 Board of Control meeting. It is 11:01 a.m. We have Laura Black serving as an alternate for Michael Hauser. Joseph Nani serving as an alternate for Robert Slepper.
Here.
Melanie Say serving as an alternate for Mike Dever.
Here.
Michael Chambers, Fiscal Officer, serving as chairman.
Here.
Paul Porter.
Here.
We have a quorum.
And
And Katie Gallagher serving as an alternate for Chris Ronay, County Executive.
Okay, very good. Next on the agenda is the review and the approval of the minutes from January 27th. I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
second.
Seconded by Mr. Paul Porter. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Oppose? The minutes are approved. Is there any public
A
comment?
public comment.
Let's go to our first item.
First item, new item for review, BC 2026-31, Department of Public Works recommending an award on RQ 16283 and submitting a contract with RAM Construction Services of Cleveland LLC in the amount not to exceed $382,916.70 for maintenance and repairs at the Huntington Park Garage, including concrete work, associated plumbing repairs, and markings for safety, parking space, and directional indicators effective upon signatures of all parties through project completion. Councilmember Meredith Turner is now present.
Good morning, Matt Reimer representing the Department of Public Works. Good morning, everyone. This contract was a request for bids. We received 4 bids. This is the lowest of the 4 bids. It was well below the county's engineer's estimate, not the county engineer, the consulting engineer's estimate of $636,451. We had RAM Construction confirm their bid because of the size difference there. They were also administratively compliant with Department of Purchasing, technically compliant, and DEI compliant via an administrative reconsideration panel. Happy to answer any of your questions. This will provide structural repairs and drainage system repairs to the garage.
Okay, thank
Funding
you.
source is the Parking Services Fund. Sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you. Are there any questions from the board on this item? Seeing no questions, I will make the motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Paul Porter. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Next item.
Next item, BC 2026-32, Department of Public Works, on behalf of the Veterans Service Commission, submitting an RFP exemption, which will result in an award recommendation to Green Oz LLC in the amount not to exceed $37,524 for lease of space located at 2302 Hamilton Avenue, Cleveland, consisting of 6,665 square feet of storage on the first floor with loading dock access for use by the Veterans Service Commission for a period of 12 months, effective upon signatures of all parties, and submitting a contract with said RFP exemption.
Good morning, John Myers on behalf of the Department of Public Works. We're here today to get authority to enter into a lease on behalf of the Veterans Service Administration in the amount of $37,524 for the next year. This is for approximately 6,600 square feet of space that will be utilized by the Veterans Service Commission for storage of educational and outreach materials. This is at approximately $5.63 per square foot, which is a very reasonable and appropriate fair market rate.
Thank you, Mr. Myers. Are there questions from the board?
Through the chair.
Please.
Mr. Myers, what happens at the conclusion of the year? Will they still have this need?
Mr. Rice, John Rice is here from the Executive Director of the Veterans Service Commission. It's anticipated they will, but it's broken down, Mr. Chair, to the Councilwoman, to give them that option of being able to evaluate the continued need for it.
Would there ever be accommodations in the building?
In our current space, in our new headquarters, the new headquarters won't have the ability to maintain that storage need. So this will be a long-term
So why
challenge for
y'all
us.
do that? Didn't y'all know y'all was gonna need storage space?
Well, it's a couple things. One, the process for the purchase of our headquarters began 4 years ago, prior to us assuming these are one of our major events that we house stuff at, which is our Vet Connect event, which is 30 to 40 pallets worth of winter clothing items handed out to veterans. So that takes a significant load. That was a programmatic change that happened after the procurement of the building. Additionally, there's just a bigger need for what we were doing in our expanding operations as we've modified to post-COVID realities and the new programs that we're providing for our veterans. So would have been nice to have that, so that'll probably be part of our strategic capital plan that we're gonna have internally to look at a longer-term solution than an ongoing lease. And we're working through what that potentially looks like right now. So that capital plan is under development with our Board of Commissioners.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Are there any additional questions? Seeing no further questions, I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Next item, BC 2026-33, Department of Public Works recommending awards on RQ 16236 and submitting contracts with various providers and the total amount not to exceed $350,000 for various services in connection with the Climate Pollution Reduction Grant Program, effective upon signatures of all parties through project completion as listed for items A and B on the printed agenda.
Good morning, Matt Ruby for the Department of Public Works. So this item is a pair of contracts that are the result of a RFQ that went out the back half of last year. 5 responses. These are the 2 that we're moving forward with. Each of these contracts has its own specific scope as far as what they are targeting. So Manufacturing Works, given who they are and what they do, will be focused on the manufacturing industry and working with the public to try to build supply chain capacity for renewable energy projects. And at the same time, the Joel Ratner partnership will be working more targeted at our specific solar project sites, particularly those that are more physically located in communities to get feedback as far as, well, one, to raise awareness that these projects are going on in the neighborhoods, but also in some instances to get feedback from the public on the projects themselves.
Okay, thank you, Matt. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? The item is approved.
Thank you.
I
Next
do have
item.
a question.
Oh, please.
Just wanted to know if you would inform the council members if a project is going on in their district.
Yes, so actually Libby Lehman with Public Works is behind me. She is the manager of these contracts, so you can handle that.
Thank you.
Okay, next item, please.
Next item, BC 2026-34, Department of Information Technology recommending an award and enter into a purchase order with SHI International Corporation and the amount not to exceed $61,788.20 for a joint cooperative purchase for renewal of software licenses, support and maintenance services on the Sitefinity web content and case management system for the period May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027.
Good morning, Brianna Witt for the Department of Information Technology. This purchase, joint cooperative purchase with Sitefinity, this continues our service with them. It's kind of the website content management portal, so the IT department can manage multiple websites all in one area, update the content that's on there, and it's just ease of use.
Thank you, Brianna. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second? Seconded by Mr. Nani. All in favor to approve, say aye. Aye. Opposed? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item.
Next item, BC 2026-35, Department of Human Resources submitting an RFP exemption, which will result in an award recommendation to Medical Resource Group Incorporated, DBA MRG exams, in the amount not to exceed $300,000 for independent medical, psychiatric, and psychological evaluation services for the period January 1st, 2026 through March 31st, 2029, and submitting a contract with said RFP exemption.
Stephen Wood with Human Resources. This is a new contract with MRG, Medical Resource Group, for our independent medical exams in support of workers' comp and fitness for duty exams. We conducted an RFP last year. We had 3 submissions. One submission was non-responsive as it only covered one portion of the services we requested, leaving just MRG and another vendor. The other vendor was substantially more expensive, so MRG was the highest scoring compliant vendor, resulting in a new award to MRG. MRG was the incumbent vendor, but this new agreement will run for a little over 3 years, extending into March 2029.
Okay, thank you. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item.
Next item, BC 2026-36, Sheriff's Department recommending an award and enter into a purchase order with the Metro Health System in the amount not to exceed $525,000 for reimbursements of off-site medical services for inmates for the period January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026.
Good morning, Tanisha Gates with the Sheriff's Department. We're requesting approval for this purchase order to cover expenses that are not under the current contract with Metro Health for all outside medical services for the inmates.
Okay, thank you. Tanisha, are there questions from the board? Seeing no.
Yes.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Can you provide any examples of these off-site services?
I would have to get details for you and send that information to you, but I can say that I know this will be any services not provided in the jail. So anything that they have to send the inmates outside of the jail and send them to Metro for, this is what that'll cover, because the current contract won't allow us to make payments for those services.
Is there a checklist, criteria?
I
I
can
feel
get
like
that.
I've been asking for, like that for, not from this body, I want it, I guess, on a larger scale. I'm trying to figure out what we're sending folks out for versus what we're actually doing in a jail.
I can try to get that information for you and send it over to you.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you.
Would you like the item held in lieu, or do you want to continue? Are you good with moving forward, Councilwoman?
I am, yeah.
Okay, just checking. All right,
Thank you.
sure. Seeing no further questions, then I will make the motion to approve the item. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The item's approved. Next item.
Next item, BC 2026-37, Department of Public Safety and Justice Services, on behalf of the Local Emergency Planning Committee, submitting a grant agreement with Ohio Department of Public Safety Emergency Management Agency in the amount not to exceed $63,000 for the FY 2025 Hazardous Materials Emergency Preparedness Grant Program Year 1 for the period October 1st, 2025 through September 30th, 2026.
Good morning, Mary Beth Vaughn from Public Safety, and this grant is related to the transportation of hazardous materials. The grant itself will pay for a commodity flow study, as well as some smaller travels trainings for LEPC members. There is a local match that will be made either by the LEPC from their discretionary fund. More likely, it's going to be paid for by another grant. We're just waiting for the formal approval from that grant application, but we've been able to use that grant for the last couple of years to make this local match.
Okay, thank you, Mary Beth. Are there questions from the board? Seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve it. Is there a second? Seconded by Mr. Nani. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? The item is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on.
Moving on to consent agenda items BC 2026-38 through BC 2026-39.
I have a lot of people here if there's any question on the flags. No questions on the flags, okay. I know, I thought it was a good answer, yeah. It's funny, I asked the same thing in a pre-meeting, so yeah. I always thought it was cheap too, but anyways. Seeing no questions, anybody have questions on the consent agenda? No? Okay, seeing no questions, I will make a motion to approve the items. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Turner. All in favor to approve consent agenda items, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? They are approved. Moving on to other business.
No other business?
Any public comment?
No public comment.
Then I will make the motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Melanie Say. All in favor to adjourn, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you all.